In this lesson, we're going to continue with compound inequalities. What we're going to discuss this time are what are called OR statements. With an OR statement, we're going to have two different conditions placed on our numbers, on what it is, this variable. What we're saying is I want all the numbers, x's, all the numbers that are greater than 7. The other constraint that I'm going to put on there is all the numbers that are less than or equal to -3. Now if you think about them, kind of visualize a number line in your head, all the numbers that are greater than 7, all the numbers that are less than -3. Both of these statements cannot be true at the same time. If we look at it, if you're having a hard time visualizing it in your head, then actually sketch a number line, and we have the numbers -3 and the number 7 on our number line. This one here on the left is saying all the numbers that are greater than but not equal to 7, so we have an open hole, and those are all the numbers that are greater than 7. At the same time, we also have, not at the same time, but this other constraint is x's, the numbers that are less than or equal to, so equal to -3, gives us a filled-in circle, and then everything less than that. And now that we see this on the number line, we can see that we can't pick a number over here, say the number 8, and have it be true for both of these statements. Because while 8 is indeed greater than 7, it's not less than or equal to -3. So we cannot use the word "and" to connect these, because that means all the things that are true for both statements at the same time. Since they cannot be both true at the same time, we connect them with the word "or." And so we have the statement, all the numbers that are greater than 7 or all the numbers that are less than or equal to -3. So long as one of these statements is true, so if I pick the number over here, say -8 over here, it would be true for this statement, for x's, the numbers that are less than or equal to -3, and that's all we need, is just one of these to be true. Now let's look at an OR statement that might be a little bit more complicated. If we graph it, though, it might help us. If I had the statement that said I want all the numbers that are greater than or equal to -2, or I want all the numbers that are greater than 5. What is the final answer for this problem? Because let's look at it graphically. I've got the two numbers, -2, and I have the number 5 on my number line. This one over here is saying that I want all the numbers that are equal to 2, so I can have a filled-in circle, or greater than that, so I go this way. And now let's look at the statement that's on the right, all the x's that are greater than 5. Well, that will be an open hole, and everything to the right of that. Now, this OR statement is saying only one of these has to be true. If I pick a number, say here at 7, it's true for both of these statements. Well, that's okay. I only need one of them to be true. It happens to be that both of them are true is great. But what about a number that's in between -2 and 5? Oh, say the number 1. Now, it's only true for x's that are greater than or equal to -2. It's not true for x's that are greater than 5. But remember, the OR statement says only one of them has to be true. So in fact, all of the numbers between -2 and 5, all of these numbers right here, these will be true for at least one of the statements, specifically x greater than or equal to -2. And at 5, it would not be true for x greater than 5, but it would still be true for x greater than or equal to -2. So that gets filled in as well, because only one of the statements needs to be true. And again, everything above 5 is true. It's true for both of them, but it's great that it's true for both of them. It only needs to be true for one of them. And so we can see now that we know that anything above -2 is true for this or statement. So we can revise this or statement, and all we really have to say is any number that is greater than or equal to -2. And this is the simplification of the or statement.